So we've got some Spark of Rebellion back in stock, and we're going to be opening a little bit of it to replenish the singles inventory and, yeah, try to get some Vaders specifically because we have none of those left. Would accept some Lukes, but, you know, set one. Plenty of good commons and uncommons and rares. So, you know, not going to be too unhappy with whatever we get, probably. There are some dud misses on the legendaries, though. But I have faith that we're going to do well. So, let's get straight into it. I'm not going to spend too long on the commons and uncommons. We should know, you know, most of those by now. So, first rare is Redemption. And Academy Training for the foil. So like I said, mainly going... Oh goodness, I just dropped a booster pack. One sec. Got it. That's the one that's going to have the showcase. Going for those Vaders mostly. Some other good ones though, like Millennium Falcon we need a couple of. But, you know, set one's just good as it is. So, Jabba. Disarm for the foil. I was having a conversation with someone yesterday regarding possible reprints from set 1 in future sets, such as sets 5 and 6, mainly because with rotation coming with set 7, some of those staple cards may be needed to be printed back, just depending on what type of archetypes. Reinforcement Walk is a good one. That, you know, they intend to still sort of be in the game, like where the green ramp's always going to be a thing. We may need to get some of those resupplies reprinted. That was legendary for a sec because it is a legendary in Jump to Lightspeed, but we've got Heroic Sacrifice for the rare and a Hyperspace Foil Occupier Siege Tank. It's pretty cool. I remember in the set 1 pre-release I attended back when the game first came out, I got a Hyperspace Foil Home 1 from the Spark of Rebellion. Luke, very good. It's one of the cards we're after. Very nice. Leave that there. Vanquish was reasonable. Not too sure how much play that's seeing at the moment, but that's not a bad foil either. Yeah, got a Hyperspace Foil Home 1 in my pre-release kit from set 1, and that carried me to a 4-0 finish during that event. Okay. So... Right. So the foil was where the rare should have been, and the rare was at the back and the foil was upside down. Very interesting. So for the rare we have Bombing Run and Hyperspace Foil Seasoned Shore Trooper. Pretty cool. Saw Gerrera, Hyperspace, rare, and Ewing Reinforcement. Good card. Alright, this is the pack that I dropped. Let's see what's in it. No showcase. Of course. Why would there be? Set 1 is Empress Royal Guard. Rebel Pathfinder. Okay, so we got baited. There was nothing good in there. I have not pulled a showcase from set 1 before, actually. Set 1 and 3 I haven't pulled a showcase in, and I've pulled 2 from set 2 and 2 from set 4. We managed to get, search your feelings. We managed to get the showcase Piet from Jump to Lightspeed a couple of days ago. Managed to get that on camera, actually. I still need to upload that clip. But that was a really good one. It's the best showcase I've pulled. Prior to that, we got the Ace Energy Conversion Lab. Great one. Prior to that, from set 2, we got the Lando and the Finn, which were, you know, both kind of misses, but it's better than no showcase, right? Boba Fett. Boba Fett Legendary. Not a bad one. It binds all things rare foil. That's right. Set 1 does not have many legendaries to a box. So we might get one more. Inquisitor. The Luke was a great pull. I'm not unhappy with that. If we can get a Vader, I will be over the moon. If not, that's okay. We've gotten the Luke already. Overwhelming Barrage is a good card. Hyperspace. Smoke and Cinders. 7th Fleet Defender. Sabine. Very strong. Devotion, and You're My Only Hope. Oh yeah, Colonel Yoren, not bad. So, we've been told that set 1's getting a reprint, and it's probably not too close to being, you know, shipped out to stores, which is kind of interesting, because the conversation is now, well, they're reprinting it. Foil resupply, nice, good one. They're reprinting it kind of close to set 1 rotating out. Which is, you know, curious. It's always good to have product available, but what are we actually doing with the cards once set 1 rotates out? So does the company have any other plans for older cards, or is it just going to be Foil Sabine, General Krell? You know, mainly for Twin Suns, or I think they've said there's going to be another format coming, kind of like a legacy/modern type thing. But it'll be interesting to see if they offer anything else to do with that, because there's that Saw Gerrera again, just in a normal frame, and Rugged Survivors. Yeah, like the reprint's coming a little bit late, if you ask me. So we'll see what they do with that. Hopefully it doesn't come out too close to set 7, but I'm under the impression it's probably not going to be here till at least set 5 to 6. For a cause I believe in, this is a really annoying card. It's just so consistent in what it does, so that's a good one. You know what I mean? Like, set 1 just has so many good cards. And even though the other sets have been, you know, offering good cards as well to the archetypes that people are playing, it's just, it always comes back to set 1 having the most staples that people want to play or need to play in their decks, which is where the conversation from the reprints sort of came, I guess. So we've got a Hyperspace Open Fire, that's pretty cool. We've got a Hyperspace Foil at the back. Energy Conversion Lab again, not unhappy with that. Fleet Lieutenant. Yeah, that's not bad. We've got 5 packs left. Hoping to get one more Legendary. I really like the Legendary distribution in Jump to Lightspeed now. It just feels a little bit better. Yoda's cool. Oh, Tarkintown. Another good one. Infiltrator Skill. Yeah, it just feels nice. Jesus bless me. It feels nice being able to open more than 2 or 3 legendaries in a box. And people have received that quite well. Yeah, maybe not this one. Down to our last 3 boosters. Come on, let's get that Vader. Please. Please. Resupply the card. And Devastator. I saw the green and I was like, But Devastator's still a good card. It is no Vader though. Down to the second last pack. Sneak Attack. Foil Cunning. That's not terrible. Cool. Focus. Yeah. 4 legendary box is nothing to sneeze at for set 1. We actually got to be happy with that. And Spark of Rebellion, what a way to close out. And Blizzard Assault AT-AT for the Hyperspace foil. We've got a few Hyperspace foils in this box. So just to recap the main attraction, we got the Luke, which was very welcome. Boba Fett, which is, you know, pretty good as well. Not unhappy. Foil Cunning. That's pretty nice. And then a Devastator. That was a pretty decent box, I guess. Didn't get the Vader we wanted, but I cannot complain. They'll be going straight into the inventory. Maybe we'll do another one. Cheers.